We are now recording.
All right. My name is Jeremy. I'm the DM today. Why don't you guys introduce yourself? Go from Marlow to Jay to Polo down the line.
Hello, I am Dr. Ken Tommy Guns Marlow, the resident scientist slash mafia member. That's it for me.
Ignition, why don't you go
Name's
next? Oh, there you go. Polo, you're good. Jay, I didn't know you were talking. I thought you were still away with the baby. Go ahead.
name's Ghost. Navy SEAL. Still Team 6.
My turn.
You good, Ignition? That bog toke was on purpose, I don't care about. That was setting the standard.
Zeke Carter, former office worker for a firm that provided rights to movie directors and producers. Though nowadays I'm doing my own thing. Now that I have free time and don't have, well, society to worry about, I can finally do everything I've dreamed of doing since I was a kid.
And Polo, do you want to introduce yourself at all right now? I know you're not playing. If you don't, you're cool.
I'll wait till we do the session after my 0.
Perfect. And do you want that recorded or no?
Whichever. I'm open to either.
Cool, because we're going to be editing all this extra chatter out of here, so it's all good. I need to learn to edit videos, and I think Marlow doesn't mind helping me out with that. It'll give us a project to work on together, so that'll be cool.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah, I know a little bit of editing knowledge, so I can help a little bit, but I'm not an expert.
It should be like a song. We just highlight the section we want to remove and just remove it, and then it should clip together. Yeah, okay. Then, yeah, I know what we're doing. With that being said, let's proceed from where we left off here. I guess we're going to plan on camera, so we'll give you guys a planning session here. What sounds reasonable? I'm going to ask Jay. He's the most tactical character here. How much reasonable time would it take for you to come up with a plan of what you need to do for the mission tonight? Keep in mind your homie Ignition here did say he wants to go for different kinds of goals. He doesn't want everybody doing the same thing. So that could take up some time. How much time do you want? I'm willing to go up to 10 minutes, and I'm willing to go as little as 2.
My question is: do we already know what the plan, the mission is? Because I might have missed that.
No, they didn't decide that yet. Marlow was thinking, and then we started talking about the camera, and then Zeke here was also trying to say that he wanted everybody to have different goals so that a lot could get covered at once.
Yeah.
It's just kind of an open discussion thing. Let's do it proper, though. Questions, comments,
He wants
concerns. Let's
us
start
to
with.
have. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll have this cleared up right now. Don't worry. Everybody just pay attention from here on out. Ignition, questions, comments, concerns to this point for the planning period.
No real concerns, although I do want to focus. Although for the session, I do want to try making the settlement, since it'll give us a safe place to come back to. Also,
are we looking to make just a habitat? Or are we looking to gather more survivors and make a community? Or are we looking to just fortify the walls and make it like some kind of base of operations? What exactly do you mean by that? To clear that up for your team a little bit.
Well, right now I'm making a habitat. If we can secure that cattle farm and make the place safe in a general area, we'll have a reliable source of food, water, and storage for anything we might find on our trip, as well as having a safe place to have any NPCs that are important for the plot.
All right, I'm going to stop you there for your questions, comments, and concerns. I think that clears up what he wants to do. Jay, questions, comments, concerns to this point?
No. I understand what Zeke is saying.
All right, Kent.
Uh, no, I'm pretty much good. My guy is
All right.
mainly looking out for science institutes in the nearby area that he can scavenge supplies from.
And something you mentioned a couple days ago in that last session, I want you to kind of reiterate to your party here is who or what is the most valuable thing to your guy right now? What is his main asset of protection? Who's he trying to save or keep safe?
First and foremost, himself.
So
Anything
take that
other
as
than
what you
that,
will.
yeah, anything other
Uh,
than that will be secondary.
that's very important for Marlow's character. As he noted, he is mafia as well as science. So he's going to be very logical and very out for his own. So the best way to earn this guy's loyalty or uh, remorse is going to be doing things that his lifestyle would value. So I know you guys all are coming from different walks of life with characters, so try to navigate that the best you can here. With that being said, I think a fair planning period for this is 5 minutes. You guys might not even need all of that. Does that sound fair to the three of you?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. If you need me, you guys know how to get a hold of me here. I'm just DMing. You guys are gonna have 5 minutes uninterrupted for your planning. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Planning begins now.
Okay, so what do we need to do to make this Walgreens that we're staying at into a habitat?
I think for one, we should probably reinforce the doors and cover up any vulnerable glass. We know that there's a ladder to the roof which leads down here, so we don't really need to worry about that.
Yeah, and from last session, the lady that took us in did reinforce the doors and windows and everything so that we couldn't get in easily.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah.
Rachel Kim.
You said something about the cattle farm. How do we secure that?
Well, for one, we should probably be quiet when taking out the zombies around there, so we don't attract too many.
Yep.
Melee only, unless we have quiet weapons.
I got a suppressed AR-15.
I
Okay,
got
that'll.
3 Tommy guns and a sword that changes the weather.
I
Sure you
have
do,
a
pal. And
I
I'm
have a
the
varsity baseball
Queen of
bat.
England.
Okay, so the cattle we could bring them over this way, though we will need to make like a pen for them.
Yeah.
Speaking of a
I,
pen, my brother left his cart here. I'm about to smoke.
you're supposed to be on mute unless we need you. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
Okay.
we could
That
also.
was needed.
Yeah, I agree. We could. I think I should go around kind of clearing the area, looking at what we got, making sure we checked everything. Because although I trust Rachel Kim, I'm just
We
saying they're not the best Navy SEALs.
we I do agree. We can't really trust their motivations are entirely beneficial to us or to our goals. Tommy, your opinion?
Um, double checking is always good. Uh, yeah. I still want to look around maps and such to see if there's any science bases nearby.
All right.
As a former employee of Rachel Kim, you cannot trust her 100%.
Right. Then while they're doing that, I'm gonna look around the Walgreens and make sure there's nothing useful that we can scavenge or use on the road.
3 minutes in, 1 minute to go.
Okay, so
2 minutes to go. Excuse me. You have 5 minutes.
So, Tommy, you're checking maps. Ghost, you're clearing the area. I'll be looking around, seeing if there's anything we can use to keep our I guess, followers all right.
Remember, we can't go outside until tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the heat wave, no going outside during the day.
And I suppose all that's
Which
left
does
is
remind me, DM, um, does this Walgreens have a facility for making medicine, or is it just storage for pills?
So this is a fully operational pharmacy, so it is going to have a manufacturing room.
Okay.
You will only be limited to the materials in the room unless you scavenge more, though. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. With that being said, I also want to point out that something you guys should think about doing in your plan is Rachel Kim has military experience, and you have a group of new recruits.
Yeah. I was going to think of having them trained by either her or Jay or both of them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
So the
much it.
difference
We've
in
been
our
talking
combat,
about, right?
the difference in me and Rachel Kim is I fight better in the water. And yes, I am in the middle of Arizona.
Go ahead and finish up your plan, guys. Finalize it. You are at 5 minutes coming up.
I would say have them trained with Rachel Kim. I'm gonna go, and I am going to clear the area, look for any hidden entrances or hatches.
All right, I'll go with you. See if we could get any emergency generator startup for the Walgreens.
All right. That's going to be the end of the plan there. Make sure you guys do have a coherent plan. There is under player notes a planning section. I want you guys to use that for throwing plans together. Who do you guys want to appoint as your faction's planner? The significance of this role is without this player, this cannot be planned. You guys have to kind of wing it. And then the other side is that they're the only ones who can really decide when to take a planning period from now on.
I nominate Ken.
Of course.
You are the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
No offense, Zeke.
You trust Marlow as well, Ignition, or would you debate that?
No, I'd say Marlow's decent.
Cool. All right. So Marlow, you're going to be
Yeah.
responsible for your faction's plan calling. So like if you want a plan session, you have the authority in the game to be like, we'd like to take a planning period here. And then you're in charge of telling them what you're planning for. I'm no longer in charge of that. So you're going to be like, we're planning to do a mission. So we need a mission plan. We need to be offensive or defensive or whatever and go from there. It's going to be up to you to organize planning. The only thing I'll do for planning now is time it, keep track of it, and be there to answer questions. Each faction will have their own planner. Polo, obviously, you'll be your own planner. Everybody else will have their planners. That being said, let's continue here. Marlow, if you would please go ahead and write a coherent version of the plan for this
In
outing.
the planning section.
Yes. It sounds like what it was double check Rachel's work on the building, make sure she's trustable, and get the cattle. Was that all accurate?
Yes.
I'm sure there was more to it, but that was like the three main things, right? So you're trying to test Rachel's loyalty. You're trying to double check her work on the infrastructure. and then you're trying to obtain the cattle farm across the street, which are all great goals, guys. I think you did fantastic on that planning because you covered a lot of ground in 3 different directions that really help build a community. And like Zeke down there mentioned before, having the advantage of food, water, and livestock is huge. So
And the
if we
third
remember back
one
to the
was
series,
training the followers.
well, you wanted to, just secondary goals would be training the followers, checking that medicine room, or your manufacturing room.
I was
Um,
asking what the 3 main ones were.
oh,
I
I'm sorry.
got one of them. I got
So
double
it
check
was
Rachel's work, obtain the cattle farm, and I
and
forgot what the
test her
last one.
loyalty, test Rachel's loyalties. Because I heard you guys repeatedly bring up that you didn't know if you could trust her.
Yep.
The secondary objectives would be things like, tell me when you're ready for those. I'll give you a second.
Yep.
No rush, like I said. Everybody take your time. Marlow is a great thinker, but he's not the fastest typer, so he might take a little bit to write these plans, but it's worth it when you picked him to do the job. So,
Yeah, I got it down now. I'm ready for it.
all right, secondary objectives would be train the new recruits.
Okay.
And again, all of these are optional. These are not just so you guys listening are not thinking he's finalizing anything. This is just what you guys planned. And the other one is investigate the manufacturing room, the medicine manufacturing room that you wanted to look into. I'm going to remind you guys, this is kind of a softball from the DM here. You guys did hear howling. Do you guys want to investigate that?
Absolutely, my baby boy Loki needs me.
All right, so we're gonna need look into the howling under the secondaries, and then if you or Jay can remember what you guys said you wanted to do, if Ignition didn't show up, I'll allow that to be a secondary goal. But one of you has to be able to remember what it was and say it out loud.
Yeah, we didn't really come up with anything, just exploring.
That's what it was. Exploring the immediate area. Now, to begin the session, I need each of you to roll me a D100.
Okay. Log into Roll20 real quickly.
And Ignition, during your downtime, I'm assuming you would have at least watched one movie, right? Or read a book or something about a movie, or like looked at like some film rules. Okay, roll me a D4 on that. So a D100 and a D4 for you.
Okay, just give me a second to log into my Roll20. And I am in, starting to roll. You said 1D100, right?
That's correct.
I got it.
Once you guys,
75.
okay, I'll do them one at a time. So 75 for Marlow. That's going to give you, sir, you were able to obtain a medicine pouch that you can now wear on your hip. It's like a field medic's pouch. You can fill it with whatever you want. It does not have to be medic kits. It could be anything. It does look like it can protect vials and research, and it has some hidden pockets in it. You also, with you said it was above 75.
It was 75 on the dot.
Okay, so you're gonna get a manual on It's called Botany and Bloodlines. And it's about how different plants affect different blood types in humans. Botany and Bloodlines is the name of the book. It's by a guy named Dr. Gregor Dungen.
That is the most Indiana Jones villain sounding name I've ever heard.
Okay. What was the guy's name again?
I forgot now. Doctor
If it's not going to be
Dungen.
important,
Gregor?
it doesn't need to be.
Gregor
Is
Dungen.
Gregor-
That's his.
Gregor.
Well, I'm giving you the name because he is out there. I'm not thinking of him right now. Like I didn't make him up already or nothing. I make him up on the spot, but he's somewhere in the universe. Let me put it to you like this: if you were to find him, he'd be important.
Okay.
Now, you're not able to learn anything from the book yet. Not with a 75, but that's what you get. We'll go to Jay next. What'd you roll, brother?
21. Can you do something?
Okay, so
Wow.
you during the perimeter check on the exterior of the building ended up killing off 21 walkers.
Okay.
Walking around and just like I would say within a quarter-mile radius of the immediate building. You just kind of cleared out just the parking lot, the back lot, and then that was it. It sounds like a lot, but since they were so scattered out and you did them one by one, you were able to navigate it through a night's work. And it was considered part of your long rest.
Okay.
You're able to scavenge 2 full clips for your rifle.
35 rounds, or are they drum mags?
Full clips. These are not drum mags, these are standards, so 35s, yeah. Good call on that. Raymond,
Quality's
you're
messing up
100.
on my end. I'm gonna hop off and back on.
Okay, when he gets back, we'll check his dice. You ready to do your dice real quick?
I already did. I was waiting for you to finish up with Jay.
Okay, yeah, I just need to know what you rolled for your 100.
I rolled a 2 for my 100 and a 3 for the D4.
Okay, for a 2, you watched a movie you've seen over and over and over and over and over and over and over, but you caught something new this time. You caught that,
I was watching George A. Romero's The Night of the Living Dead.
Okay, perfect. Then what you caught was that like the Living Dead, the infection infects the dead. It doesn't matter what level of decay. Even if the brain's gone, the dead can come back if they're just a pure skeleton. So you learn that the Living Dead virus is just so fucking beyond understanding that it defies realism.
They say I shouldn't watch this over and over, but each time I do, I find something new.
And then did you need to take your break right now to go grab your food? Or you want to hang out and play still?
No, I still got some time. They're a little late.
Okay, and then you rolled a D4, right?
D4 and I got a 3.
Okay. I don't remember what that was for now.
It was something to do with the movie he watched.
Oh, thank you, Marlow. Okay, so you are able to. You see something about an actor in the movie that tells you he's not acting. He's like this is something that's traumatized him, and it's something he's been through before. And it's a scene where you know the end of the movie where they're all held up in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're all held up in the house, and then the zombies start like coming through, and they're getting in. Everybody's using all their ammo and everything. Um, One guy in the movie is going to fall back and kind of let other people die first, knowing that he can pick up their guns, have more of a chance with one guy, more ammo.
Eight. Bit of a dick move. I could see why he would do it.
Yeah, you're seeing selfishness, is what I was hoping you were seeing out of that. Like that last resort kind of selfishness, like that, I don't want to die.
Yeah, dick move. I could see why.
With what you guys have found, you guys do come out of your uh, morning states and you guys do see each other. Let's say at the breakfast tent, they're serving up sausage, coffee, potatoes, and some kind of cheese sandwiches. But it's all healthy, all good stuff, and everybody's got to eat something. Somebody here has something that's going to spoil if they don't eat it soon, though.
I'm just gonna start digging in. This is the first thing I've had besides trail mix and chips in weeks.
All right.
And I
Plows in.
think it was Polo who had the thing that was going to expire soon.
So somebody who's not here has something that's going to expire soon. My mistake. Good call. So he starts
Yeah,
digging in.
good.
What are you guys doing?
I start eating, but then I instinctively turn around to see if one of my friends was starting something, and then I remember that friend's nowhere near, and then I start eating again.
All right.
You know
So
what
he's
I'm
having
referring to.
flashbacks and
Yeah, I had
he's
like a
trying to eat.
flashback.
And Marlow.
Once I see that everyone's eating and no one's having any ill effects from it, I'll eat as well.
All right. So everybody's eating breakfast. I need perception checks.
I bet.
These are just passives right now as you guys are kind of enjoying your morning, settling in.
Wait, are the
So with
NPCs eating too?
Yeah, there's a large group of people here eating. You guys can see that Rachel Kim has accumulated like civilians and stuff. They're coming out of a shelter that's kind of a cellar under the building, and some guy who's been cooking in the morning. Maybe you thought he was the only person with her. Turns out he opened up this cellar door, and people have come out and begun getting meals, and everybody's sitting down, mostly on the floor, crisscross applesauce. But there are some chairs that elders and children are sitting at.
Damn. I'm too busy eating my food to pay attention.
All right. What's everybody getting?
You wait
I
blind.
got a 3.
You're just on the food. You know,
Yeah,
not
he's
one.
he hasn't eaten in days, like he said. He's fucking zoned.
This is
What'd
the
you get,
first
Jay?
plays.
I got a 16 and Marlow got a 5.
Okay, so you're noticing everything, Jay, which makes sense with your training. Marlow, you are well, fuck them. I'm eating.
Yeah.
Man.
Go ahead and have a discussion here. You guys have a free RP moment here. I'm just gonna remain silent. No one will interrupt you guys unless you guys drag on too long or anything. But you guys are good to have dialogue.
Oh, goddamn good. God, they never tell you how much you gotta pack when you're actually on the road.
You said he opened up a cellar door that was locked and his people came in?
Yeah, they were like under the cellar. It looked like they keep it locked.
Hmm. I see.
God, if
I'll
I
be
have to
back,
eat.
fellas. And I go help with these new people.
How do you
Rachel,
help? Really quick, hold
I'm
on
gonna
1 second, Ignition.
kind of like at the homeless camp when you're handing out food. That's how I'm kind of
So
help
you
them.
go over to the food line next to the chef and start trying to help
Yeah.
him feed them. Okay, got you. I'll go ahead and Ignition.
I was going to say, as soon as he leaves, I reach over and snatch a sausage.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely get one whole one and one that he like bit in half and just didn't like or something.
Yeah, gross. Leave the half bit one.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Marlow. Fuck.
What up?
Hey, Tommy. What's up? You seem a little off right now.
My character's name is Ken Marlow. Tommy Gun is his nickname.
Yeah, you heard Tommy, but you don't feel like addressing his actual name in front of people.
He's like, I don't give a fuck. You're Tommy.
Your name's Tommy. What's your name?
I love the dynamic here. All right, let's keep it going. A mobster talking to a fucking a movie guy. This is great.
I just shake my head, exasperated.
I feel like Glenn just talked to Tony Soprano.
We both know what your actual name is, but it's too risky to say it out here.
Okay, hold on. You're good on that. Keep going.
So, what exactly are you doing out here? I say as I'm stuffing my face. Oh, 6 out of 12?
Yeah, that was just me checking something.
Okay. Well, mind if I
I'm
ask
just wandering.
It was something to do with you mentioning him under your breath. If you guys remember, I mentioned Rachel Kim had something behind her ear the last time you guys had seen Rachel Kim.
Finish me my play where I put down and look at him. So, you're familiar with the shady types. Think we could trust this lady?
Um, too early to tell.
I have my hopes, but I'm ready in case something goes south. Right now, the only thing that I'm concerned with is making sure the people I found, making sure they at least have someplace safe to be.
Hey, Epic, I sent you a message on what I'm doing as I'm feeding these people.
Doesn't sit right. Message.
Got you, Jay. So you guys are kind of discussing whether or not you can trust Rachel. And in the middle of talking, Zeke realizes he's scraping the bottom of the bowl trying to get more, and there's just no more in his bowl. You've already seen him reach over for your companion who just stood up and went to help. He took his plate, no regard. He starts staring at your plate. What do you?
My plate's already empty.
All right. So at this point, a woman comes over and she asks if she can take your plates for you, or if you'd like another plate. She's talking to both of you.
Oh, hell yeah. I am so happy to have something besides Slim Jims and chips.
I'll
have it brought right over for you.
I'll hand her the plate and say, I'm good, thank you.
You're an angel.
Certainly, sir. And I'll be right back with. And she runs off, and then she goes and gets a plate, comes back, sets it down for ignition, waddles away, sits down back with her little group and eats hers. Uh, Marlow, you don't have a plate. What are you doing right now?
Um,
Well,
I'm gonna get to you, Jay. Just give me 1 sec.
I would just be walking around, maybe checking out that medicine manufacturing room.
So you dismiss yourself from the table as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start to head for the room. Jay's walking over there at this point. Jay's serving. Give me 1 second. Ignition is eating at the table. All right, here we go. Okay, so Jay, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Okay.
13.
Decent. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. You're able to identify somebody who's not supposed to be here. This person is Navy personnel. You can tell by the tattoo on their wrist, and they're also sitting alone, scanning the room. This person seems to be infiltrating this place amongst their civilians. What do you do?
Okay. I walk over to my boys. I'm going to tell the chef that.
Well, hold on, because one of them just walked away. So you walk over to which one of them?
You said I. Oh, you're right. I'll walk over to Ignition. I'm going to pat him on the back, and I'm going to say, "Find Tommy. Done." And then I'm going to walk over. I'm going to walk over and sit with the gentleman, and I'm going to put my AR on the table between us.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go look for the manufacturing room. And grab
Okay, so you go around the counter there, you're behind the cashier's register, and then you go back, and now there's no more civilians sitting down. You're in a back room. You see Marlow kind of rustling around. Marlow, what are you doing exactly? What are you looking for in this room? You just seeing if it works, if the material looking for are there, like what?
And seeing if everything's working properly.
You can tell this place is fully stocked. It seems to have just had a truckload before. Like I said, this place was stockpiled up. It was gonna open, and then the end of the world came. So everything is here. It's all still relatively new. I mean, it's 6 years old, but I mean, no one's touched it.
Okay. And all the machines are in proper working order?
Roll me a strength check. Try to flip the breaker. Because there is like a little power breaker in the back room here.
9.
You try, but you can't quite get it. And then Ignition comes in. Do you want to assist him on that? Or do you want to immediately talk to him?
I'm gonna see what he's doing. I'm gonna decide. You need help?
Yeah, I could use some help with this.
I don't need a roll on that. You guys can easily together flip that switch. And power turns on to the entire building. And you guys figured out that Walgreens has power and is running on a generator. You hear the generator turn on underneath you guys. It sounds like it's in the cellar the people were in.
Okay. I'll turn to look at Zeke and ask, "So what are you doing over here?"
Ghost asked me to come get you. He found someone suspicious, and he doesn't want to cause too much of a panic. He might need us for
Okay.
backup if things get hairy.
Okay, let's
I
go.
say this
And
as
as
your
I say
backup.
this, I pull out my Hellboy revolver.
I say
All
this with
right.
shotgun.
All right. So, do you lead the way, Ignition, or do you let Marlow lead the way?
I lead the way. It's far
Excellent.
less conspicuous if I'm leading the way.
All right. So you guys close up the generator thing there, the power node anyway, and then you walk out of the room. Do you close the door and lock it? Close the door? Anything along those lines?
I locked it.
Close the door and
Okay.
lock it. Don't need any unmentionables getting in there.
As he closed it to lock it, a clipboard fell off, and the keys were on the clipboard. There are 2 keys, Marlow. What do you do?
I'll keep them both.
Okay. Marlow, you have 2 keys to the pharmaceutical room of Walgreens. The Walgreens HQ is what you should call it now.
Nice.
As he's finding these keys, you're leading the way back to Ghost. You are given a bottle of Tylenol, Ignition,
Ooh, Tylenol.
by a
Only good
little
for
girl who's like playing with her brother, and she just tugs on your shirt and she gives it to you, and then she runs off to play again.
I pocket it because I'm gonna throw something away that the little girl gave me.
Okay.
Plus, it'll help with my headaches.
You obtain 1 full pack of Tylenol, 20 capsules.
Must be the extra strength.
And yeah, we'll say they're extra strength because I feel like that question's going to come up later.
Right?
So you lead the way over to Ghost. Ghost, you see him bump into the little girl. She gives him something, runs off, and then they approach the table again. As they approach, what do you have to say to these gentlemen?
Jay?
Ghost.
Sorry about that. I reach over with one hand, my other hand in here, my rifle still, and it's sideways, so it's not pointed at him, but it's on the table sideways. I reach over and I say, "Name's Ghost, and you are." Who was lagging? Hello?
What's up? You said you were introducing yourself to Ignition, or
No, to the new guy,
No,
the guy
a
infiltrating.
Marine.
To the Navy dude.
oh, okay. So you walked up with your group, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I walked over originally and I waited for the group to come. That's when I went over and sit down with them earlier.
Got you. I thought you were still sitting at your table. My mistake. Got you now. Okay, so they walk
Yes,
over to you
sorry.
with him, then you ask him. Got you. I was like, how do we get over here? But I got you now. He's going to look at you and he's going to tell you that it's too late for you and your people. He's already told the rest. They'll be here in the morning.
Who's
Your
the
place
rest?
stands no chance. He doesn't define who the rest are, and he tells you that him getting caught was inevitable. He knew this was going to happen. This was part of the plan. You and your people are stupider than you look.
Heads up,
Nation, go
my
give me a
food is-
bottle of water.
All right,
Sorry.
why don't we take a break here after
Okay.
Jay finishes out the scene? Go ahead.
Ken, go give me a bottle of water and a wash rag.
A Navy SEAL says that shit. That's a cliffhanger. All right.
Okay, stopping recording for the break.